Pomona city's on the map, but we call that shit the land. But we all strapped up when that shit hit the fan.
Niggas on the corner going hand to hand.
Pomona, where we from, bitch. Pomona city's on the map, but we call that shit the land. But we all strapped up when that shit hit the fan.
Niggas on the corner going hand to hand.
Pomona, where we from, bitch. Young Nuck, I'm in the south side area. Day. Double dollar signs, I mean I get the money airway. So fly, I don't even get no airplay. I pull it out, Nuck, aim for your head like it's hairspray. Yeah, I'm off my clock, can't get me off my block. Get paid to knock your head off, that's getting money off the top. Yeah, I'm often hot, I only cool down when I put my tool down. In Pomona, pistols all we got. I forgot to mention, we run everything below mission. My niggas pimpin', find your hoe missing. We bangin' no different, I'm from the land. The niggas raise the bang and hoes pop the stroller goes. Stripping, so don't worry about me. Even in the winter, niggas have to worry about heat. Yeah, I was raised off the sugar-free above the law. Pomona City on the map, and I think we above them all. Pomona City's on the map, but we call that shit the land. But we all strapped up when that shit hit the fan.
Niggas on the corner going hand to hand.
Pomona, where we from, bitch. Pomona city's on the map, but we call the shit the land. But we all strapped up when that shit hit the fan.
Niggas on the corner going hand to hand.
Pomona, where we from, bitch.
I ride around Pomona with a fat heat. This track like dope on the corner, and it's thanks to fat beats. I fuck with real niggas, really about that street. Bring that toast I gotta eat, so nigga break bread with me. Sin Town is my city and Pomona is the state. Sin Town is my city and Pomona is the state. 2300 Belinda, don't enter if you're fake. Snitching ain't in my bloodline, I can't relate. Spit songs out on Kingsley, I'll be right back if they sing to me. Heard a nigga got cracked and mentioned me, damn. Postal with big artillery, got that white girl call her Hillary. Presidential like Clinton, bitch, I just do me. Money on my mind, that's just fundamentals. Fuck with what's mine, I come for something sentimental. Troy 5-7 to your motherfucking temple. Pomona's where I'm from, just to keep that shit simple.
Pomona city's on the map, but we call the shit the land. But we all strapped up when that shit hit the fan.
Niggas on the corner going hand to hand. Pomona,
where we from, bitch. Pomona city's on the map, but we call the shit the land. But we all strapped up when that shit hit the fan.
Niggas on the corner going hand to hand.
Pomona, where we from, bitch. When I roll around the south, the SKS for shark bait. Pomona town banging, next move is checkmate. Kingport and Lexington 778. Joined the turf when I was 15, still banging to this day. Got niggas banging the town in Bay out of state. Big Strange taught me how to crip, I took it as a trade. Now I'm a poacher that only eats shark on the plate. Super scandalous trade times from the gang you love to hate. Shouts out to Young Third, my young homie upstate. More money, more guns, your big bro hold his weight. Got the town on rock, free men still hot. And my young TGS is still out there on the block. And then hill to the south, we still got crack spots. With soldiers on front line with nothing less than 40 Glocks. Dickie shorts, tank tops, Chuck tees and white socks. Still gunning for the set, so this is where I'm hot. Pomona's where we from, bitch.
Welcome to the Goob Show. This is Goob. What's up, Kev Mack, El Cinco, Miss Reed? Thank y'all for coming on in. This is Friday. Try to make a little money off. I got this Ancient Aliens in the background. Let me take it off. Or they booked me. Did it the last time. Yeah, we're gonna go with Churchill Downs. Make a little money on them horses. I don't do too much betting on I do bet on the football and baseball, stuff like that, but I like to bet on the horses. I like to play the vertical, pick fours, pick fives, things like that. So today we're going to get into it. I got a couple videos, couple orbs, UFOs around the nation that I'm going to play. And I also got a song that my girls did about 5 years ago I want to play. They didn't know I still had the song. It was the first time we ever went in the studio with my girls and did it. You can't hear me? Hold on, let me check my mic. Let me check my mic here. All right, let me know if y'all can hear me now. Can y'all hear me now? El Cinco, Kev Mack, can y'all hear me? See if I still need to turn it up. Not sure, nobody's saying nothing. Better, but still low. All right, let me go. How about now? I had to turn it down low last time I was on your show, Kev Mack. Y'all said I was sound like a buzz saw. What's up there, vibing? Appreciate you coming in. How's my volume now? Low? A little better? Anybody? It's a little better. All right, let me see if I can bring it closer to me. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Maybe because I don't have these headphones. Last time I had the headphones on, let me automatically adjust it. How about now? It's better? All right. Yeah, I want to get into Churchill Downs. I think the last time I did a pick four was at Belmont. I also did a pick four today at Belmont, where I already played my tickets. Was here. You probably can't see them. Can't get them real close. But I'm just going to go off. This one was a $9 ticket. I don't play too much, like I say. I usually try to play $20 to $40 a day, Wednesday through Sunday. Can't play too much when you're playing almost every day. Hey, Cowboy, appreciate you coming in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the PPs. And PPs are basically past performances, as I told you guys before. And those are what they usually go off. That's why on football and baseball, they do have PPs, and you hear people talking about the last game of a football. But in football and baseball, fuck off that. If you're friends with Local Vision, we need to run your papers too, because word around town got his butt taken. Come on, bro. I got to get you up out of here, homie. We don't do that there. You want to run my paperwork, nigga? You can do that. But I don't need no bitch ass niggas on my shit already, nigga. I ain't got but 100 and something subscribers, and the bitch ass nigga just gonna come in here with that bullshit. So you're out of here, nigga. Bye bye. You take that shit over there with that bullshit. I ain't with the bullshit. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm gonna bring the PPs on football and baseball. Those PPs are different. You can go off a football team, but you know you have to look at what players are hurt, how the excuse me, how the quarterback plays against certain teams. Whereas horse racing, it's almost the same thing. You look at horses that's doing good on certain tracks. Some horses run better on certain tracks. Some what they call horses for courses, meaning a horse can run at Churchill And he could be good at Churchill and turn around and run on the West Coast, Santa Anita or Del Mar, and he doesn't do as good. Um, but at 4 year, Kev Mack, I ain't playing. I ain't with that bullshit, that nonsense. I am not with the nonsense on me. All that getting into it with people and all that shit. I don't want that shit on my platform. I mean, I don't plan on getting. I'm too old for that shit. Um, Everything I did, you could have caught me about 10, 15 years earlier, and I would have gladly obliged you all day long. Um, but now, man, I'm too old for that shit. I like my life, my free life. Um, you know, people with that bullshit, man, all you doing is asking for either the grave or the penitentiary. I've been there, done that. I ain't been to the grave, but I've been to the penitentiary, and I damn sure don't want to go back. I like my life. I like my freedom. I like to go out and do what I want to do when I want to do it. I like raising my kids. I like seeing my kids. I like my kids saying, "I love you, Daddy," every day. I like them seeing what their growth is. Um, and I like this life. One thing I think I told once before, hey, Mac Tony, he was right though, and what kind of gangster wears glasses? Now you gay, what is you bitch ass niggas following on me for, nigga? If you can't see, nigga, that's why you wear glasses, stupid motherfucker. The fuck is you on here for, nigga? What you worried about if I'm wearing glasses or not? Nigga, I take these motherfuckers off though. I bet you that. Nigga say you won't hit a nigga with glasses. Nigga, I gladly take these bitches off for you, nigga. See you. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Go play somewhere else, nigga. I got time for your bitch ass. Block. How fast can I block your punk ass, nigga? What's up, Eyeball Torres? Appreciate you coming in, man. Oh, Kev Mack, no. I didn't mean to block Kev Mack. Shit. How'd I get you this back in, man? What the fuck? My bad, Kev Mack. I did something wrong, bruh. I was trying to delete one nigga and deleted the wrong nigga. This nigga got me so damn fired up. How the hell I get you back there? Let me find out, man. Ain't this a bitch? I done blocked the homie. Fucking with you, Mac Tony or whatever your bitch ass name is, and blocked the homie. You know what I'm saying? Not sure how to get the homie back in. What's up with your Corey Bird? Trying to look and see, man. God damn, bro. I don't know how to do it. Kev Mac, if you can, homie, text me and tell me how to get to get you on, bro. I done fucked around and blocked you after you said something right after this Buster and said something, man. Buster got me all wild up and fucked off my whole little game. So my bad, homie. I'm gonna try to see how I can do it. Not sure. Don't know what I can do. Hey, what's up with your hitty guy? Click on his name and unblock. Okay. But it's gone. Oh, man. It's a cold piece of work, boy. Nah, he didn't get timed out, man. It says got blocked. I didn't mean to block him. Oh, man. Tap his name. I am. I'm trying to. What's up with your Corey Bird? Appreciate you coming in. I'm trying to tap on his name, man. And it's not allowing me to do it. You know, I'm new to this shit, man. Let's see if I go to private chat. Can't get there. Comments. Oh man. Yeah, my bad, homie. God damn, my bad. Anyway, how I was going before these fucking weenies got in here. I like living out here, man, seeing my kids every day, you know, talking to them. Damn. Who are you? Another motherfucker didn't come in Boy, they just add the trolls. I guess when my name is attached, boy, everybody just come fucking with me, huh? But it's all good. Richard Evans, I don't know who you are. You're out of here too, buddy. Peace. As other niggas say, peace and blessings, nigga. Have a nice life. Just leave me the fuck alone. What I want to show you, I got this. Hold on 1 second. Open a new window. Okay. All right, kid. Y'all give me a minute. I just wanted to bring this out, man, because I spoke of it one before. But let me see. He said open another window. Open another window. Okay, he said open a new window and go to settings community. Okay, is that on my StreamYard or on my YouTube? Y'all give me a minute, man. I got to get the homie back in here, man. And see what I did wrong, bro. What's YouTube? Okay. YouTube settings. Man, I am. Oh boy. I haven't the slightest idea. Y'all have to excuse me, bro. I don't know where. I don't know. Yeah, Miss Reed. Yeah. I didn't mean to do it. He had just came in right up under a buster that came in on my damn platform, man. I was trying to get him out. I don't know why they coming over here fucking with me. You got people over there with 5,000 and 6,000 followers, and then they want to come over here fucking with old Goob. Goob ain't got time for that. Y'all give me 1 second. To settings. All right. Which one? Permissions or community? All right. There you go, homie. I got you unblocked. Let me so this right here, man, is something. This right here, man, is like about 300 or 400 pages that I wrote in New Folsom. This was a book, man. I never thought I would have kids. I can show you. I have each chapter written different. Talks about me getting shot. Me growing up. I have a chapter called Never Say Never, and that's what I used to always do when I was young. Yes, sir. You're out of prison now. I know how to take people off, man. Once again, I apologize for that. You know, I got these suckers coming over here fucking with a little guy. You know, they need to stay over there with the big guys, man. They like that shit. Let them go over there and fuck with them, man. Me, I'm on a totally different level. But that book right there, man, I have a chapter called Never Say Never, because when I was young, man, I used to always say I'd never get shot. I'd never get shot. So every once in a while, man, I may read a chapter out that book and just let y'all know what I did in New Folsom. I had an electronics class, man, and I was pretty good in electronics, and they had a computer in the class, and the teacher allowed me to write what I had written while I was in solitary confinement at New Folsom. So I started writing, and I would take it into my cell every day after work, and I would edit it. rewrite it, go back into class, finish my work real fast. He would allow me to get back on the computer, and then I would write it, type it out, take it home, and I did that for a whole 2-year period, which is this book. So, you know, every once in a while I do it. But I want to get into this Churchill real quick. I know a lot of people don't, you know, not interested too much into the horse racing, but like I say, you can always make some good money with the horse racing. There's 20-cent bets, 50-cent bets, $1 bets. Like I say, my ticket for the day for a pick 4 is $9, which means I have 3 horses in the first race. Starting in the 7th race, I have 3 horses. Then I have 3 horses in the 8th race. I have 2 horses in the 9th race, and then I single in the last race. So, what's this? They got turned out jail, AK. Here go another nigga, bruh. Hardin Valley. I'm not even gonna post y'all comments, homie. But it is real funny that you niggas keep coming in my shit. I don't even know how y'all got. Well, just hit the like button, stupid. Or hit the dislike button. Just leave. Nigga, but quit posting this dumb shit on my fucking platform. Take your shit over there and post it. Post it to him. Why the fuck is you posting this shit to me, homie? That's still my nigga, cuz I don't give a fuck about all that dumb shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But you got to go. Now back to the program, man. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up this Churchill Downs real quick. Goob, I think, safe bet a number of losses the Diamondbacks will have for the remainder of the season. Well, you know, I'm not a Diamondbacks fan. I'm a Dodger fan myself. So I'm hoping the Dodgers get in the playoffs. I don't know. Like I say, I don't really keep up too much with baseball. As much as I do with football, where I don't bet so much on football because I'm biased. Let me sip my coffee. Of course, as you can see, I'm a Steeler fan, so I'm biased. I'm a bet on the Steelers win, lose, or draw 90% of the time. Goob is the same person trolling under different accounts. Yeah, but why fuck with me though, any guy? That's what the point I'm saying, man. I ain't went out and talking about nobody. Why is he talking about another man on my platform? Go over to his platform and talk to him. Why? Because he gonna block your ass just like I'm gonna block your ass? Hey, Kev, thank you. Okay, they are in the playoffs. See, I don't keep up it. Kev Mack keeps up to that. I do baseball. I love baseball, man. I played it as a kid. One of my first times ever playing was in Jackie Robinson Park, which was behind Dorsey. Was the first time I ever played baseball in a league. But I always played over the line. You always grew up because, like I say, we didn't have video games back then, so you had to get out and play football, baseball, over the line. And over the line is if you didn't have enough people, you only had 3 or 4 people playing baseball. You had 2 on one team and 2 on the other. And you would pick the lines that would go for single, double, home run, different like that. So I always played baseball. I just didn't keep up until the playoffs. I like when the playoffs come. Football, I keep up with more. I like college. I remember I was talking about, what's up, Magus Simon? Appreciate you coming in. Wow, this is about the most people I'd never had on the live today, man. 11 people in one session. Shit, pat myself on the back. I'm getting up there. I'm growing. Yeah, that's old school, Kev, over the line, man. That's what you knew. You had people on your block that wanted to play. You didn't go to a baseball field. You just right in the middle of the street. And your batter, your partner was the catcher of the ball, and the person that was on my team, either I pitched or my buddy was in the back to stop it from going a single or a double or a triple, and that's how you got the scores. There wasn't no running around the bases or nothing like that. And if we caught the ball before it got to a single, that was considered an out. If you hit it in the air and we caught it, that was considered an out. Um, the the street the streets were foul. So if you hit it in somebody else's yard, that's a foul. You get 3, 4 fouls, it's an out. It was just like basically striking out. Dondada Loco is live. Why don't you talk to? I'll slap. You gonna give it? Dondada, what? Boy, you niggas here, bro. Yeah. Peace out, my brother. You have a Dondada, nigga. You know what Dondada means? Bye-bye, nigga. Dondada. Yeah, you ain't gonna slap shit, homie. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you think. You niggas be on here talking about what y'all gonna do to people, homie. And what you think a nigga gonna be doing while you doing all this slapping and all that. Just stand there and let a nigga there never slap me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be the first, nigga. So we gonna keep you moving. Is there another one in here? Yeah. Keep it moving. So let me move on to Churchill because I want to get, if anybody wants to go on Twin Spires, and I'm gonna show y'all what I look at. I'm gonna share my screen. Let's see. How do I get to my Chrome tab? Okay. First, I'm gonna show you what I look at all day after I bet. And I'm gonna do it real quick because they might shut me down for showing Twin Spires race. If y'all can see that, let me look on my thing. They couldn't get access. Let's see. I'm not sure if they're letting me, but I just want to show you how I look at my races. I go bet at the off-track betting, and then I come here Twin Spires. Twin Spires are where you can bet. As you can see, I'm looking at the horse races here. And basically, I use my tickets. I take every bet. Right now they're in the 4th race, so I'm gonna take that off because I don't want them to shut me down on that. Let me bring up this PPs real quick. So I'm not sure if y'all can see it. It's kind of small here because I'm on the side of it. But the pick 4 at Churchill starts in the 7th race. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the different races off the pick 4. Let me see if I can put it up a little bigger. Okay, that's how it looks a little bigger. So the 7th race starts with the pick 4. It's a claiming 4,000. A lot of times you look at the top speed last race, prime power, class rating, and best speed at distance. I like these PPs here. They come from Twin Spires. You can get other PPs that come from it's a book that you can usually get at the track. They don't give you as much information. I'm just used to this particular PPs off Twin Spires because I look at them a lot. So what we'll do is it's 7 furlongs claiming 4,000. Purse is 68 for 3 years old and upwards. So what I basically do is a lot of times I look at the horse names first. And that's because I like to play devil horses. I like to play double name horses. And we'll see. And then you get next to the number, the first number, 1, is Mount Travers. Underneath you can see the odds of the horse. Underneath that is the jockey of the horse. His prime power is 125.8. And then it gives you different statistics. This middle statistic here is the trainer's statistics, like 46 to 90 days away. What is his percentage of winning? The first row is how many races he had during the year. The second line is the win percentage, which is 15% on this horse. The second, where it says 40%, meaning 40% in the money. So this horse is in the money a lot of time. Well, this trainer is in the horse. This trainer is in the money with his horses, not this particular horse, but different horses, 40% of the time. Joe Sharp is a pretty good trainer. For me, I went to, one of my horses was this 2-horse, Bella Tapazzeri, by Cash Newman is the trainer. Martin Garcia used to run on California tracks a lot, Santa Anita, Del Mar, things like that. So he's moved to the East Coast. Churchill is Midwest, not really East Coast, but Midwest. It's in Kentucky. So what I look at is his race status. The last 2 times he raced at CNL is Colonial. That's not a big track. When I always say about big tracks, Saratoga, Churchill, Belmont, Santa Anita, Del Mars, those are big tracks. They get those $100,000 races in them. Pimlico is another one, which is kind of a big track. I like him. He was 5-2 odds. If you look under here where I'm pointing my thing, it says CD, that's Churchill Downs, and that's his races this year. He had 3 races there. 2 of them were for wins. So this is basically like a horse for course. I like to say I like these PPs because they also give you stats like where you see these stars, highest last race speed rating, 33% trainer of winner of the last race, meaning that this trainer wins at a 33% clip if that horse had won the last race. So you look at those type. I like this horse because of the fact that at Churchill he's 2 for 3. It doesn't look like he's trained that much. At the bottom is basically his workouts. July 6th was the last time he worked out, and that's way in July. So he hasn't worked out, and this trainer just claimed this horse. If you see the first line at the top, claim from Aaron McElwee, he claimed this horse from this last race. Okay. So he's pretty good with first time after the claim. If you look under here under the trainers things, 20% clip. So I took that horse. Best of Greeley, I didn't really like this horse. He hadn't ran since July 31st, so he's off for layoff. I looked at his workouts. His last workout was September 7th. He ran 4 furlongs for 48, but that was at El Paso. That wasn't in Churchill. El Paso and Churchill are 2 different tracks. So I didn't really like that. My man Flintstone, 12-1 odds. James Graham, if you look at James Graham's record right now at Churchill, he has 21 races and he's only won 1 time. Brandon Walsh, which is a trainer, he's had 5 horses. He hasn't came in any other money. When you see these 3 zeros, that means first, second, or third. So he has 0% of any horses that he's trained. However, he is coming off second off the layoff. This line that's under August 20th, that means that there was a break between July 2nd and August. Sometimes he's pretty good on second off the layoff, but his record at Churchill Downs is 6 races. He's only had 1 first and 1 second. I did want to look at it because if you look under the Pride and Power, it says blinkers on. A lot of times I like a horse because he's never ran with blinkers. If you see all these L's on this 4. That means it's Lasix. Lasix, I told you, is basically a drug that they give horses. Most horses get it. I'm not sure what the Lasix does or anything. Sometimes you'll see horses that don't get Lasix. Sometimes you'll have horses that race. A lot of European horses come over. In Europe, they don't use Lasix for their horses. So a horse might come over from Europe and they'll get a first time Lasix. So I like to mess with a horse that gets first time Lasix. I took the 5 Identity Politics. I like Tyler Gaffleon. He had 27 races so far at this track, and he's had 6 winners. And I like Steve Asmussen. This trainer and jockey in the last 60 days, where it says jockey with trainer L60, they're winning at a 22% clip. He has a lot of break off, layoff lines. This horse has never ran at Churchill Downs. I just like Tyler Gaffleon because he's a speed horse. If you look down here, jockey with sprints, he's winning at a 20% clip with speed horses. So I took the 5. The 6 at 20-1, I didn't really care. Don't get me wrong, you don't always look at the odds of a horse. They'll throw you off sometimes, the odd maker, because it is a person that's making these odds for these horses. So if you look at a horse and say, oh, this horse is at 30-1, those are the ones that give you big bank. I mean, you make a lot of money off betting these horses now. With sometimes you'll do it a 20-1 horse, you might bet $2 across the board. You just want that horse to come in third. If that horse still comes in third at 20-1, he's going to at least triple your money. Donnell's Creek, I didn't particularly care for him because he ran more turf. His dirt rating at Churchill was in the middle on June 5th. The same jockey ran him. He came in second. This is basically the same race that he's running in. I may have made a mistake by not putting him in because now I'm just looking at it. I overlooked it before I made my bets. But he has good workouts. August 28th, he has a bullet workout, 4 furlongs at 46 seconds. That means 1 out of 35. 35 other horses ran in it doing workouts, and he was first with the fastest for that day at 46. 46 is real fast because, as I said once before, you look at a furlong as being 12. The speed for every furlong, you would go 12 seconds. So an average for a horse at 4 furlongs, if you go with 12, that would be 48 seconds. A horse that's running at 56 is meaning that he's running way faster than the average of every other horse. I did put in this 8 at 4-1, Rafael Barreno, but as I told you once before, I like double letter horses, especially if it's S's. Double S, of course, I'm gonna throw that horse in there. So I have in my first line in the 7th race, I have 2, 5, and 8. I'm gonna go back to StreamYard because I just want to check and see. I want to get back into these comments, see if anybody that came in here and said anything crazy. Did I get Goob? How do you know when a horse takes it for the first time? Because you'll notice on the PPs it'll say he won't have any L's. I'm gonna go back to the PPs and I'm gonna see if I can find a horse that doesn't have an L. It's the L that's next to it, right here. If you look, let me widen this out a little bit, and go back to it, Cowboy. See where this blinkers on. Look at Super Soul. See where this L is right here. He's getting back on Lasix. So anytime you see the L in it, like that, I have to find a European horse. Okay, right here in the 8th race, see Lucky Wise, the number 1 horse. He's never had Lasix. See next to the end of this race right here, between the odds and the jockey, there is no L right there. That means this horse has never had Lasix before. If he was to have Lasix for the first time, it would say right here where underneath the trainer, it would say first time Lasix. So a lot of these horses here, I believe this race is no horses have Lasix in this race. Oh, there's a horse that has Lasix. See the 5 horse Golden Sights, he had Lasix when first ran, and in his next race they didn't give him the Lasix or the juice or whatever. In this race they didn't give him the juice either. That's why under blinkers on in this 119 you don't see a L. So that's how to signify if a horse had Lasix or not. If it's illegal in the U.S., why do the card advertise it? It's not illegal in the United States. There's other drugs. Most horses, Lasix, I'm not sure how to explain what Lasix is. I'm gonna have to look at that, and my bad for not having that excellent definition for what Lasix is. I just know a lot of German horses don't use Lasix in Europe and Japan when they're over there. But in the United States, they do lose a lot of. Every horse, I think every race can get Lasix or they can't get Lasix. Some horses, a trainer won't give them Lasix and just see how they run. And then if they're not running real good, then the next race they'll give them Lasix. And that usually the first time a horse gets that Lasix, it's like giving juice. It's like if you ever been to a car race and on the street races, some people have the juice in they car and some people don't. That car with juice in it runs way faster than just a regular car. Hey Crystal, appreciate you coming in. I see people going in and out, trying to make sure I ain't got no more trolls. They can, I hope somebody else is on. They can keep their ass over there, go troll whoever they need to troll. So that was the first race, the 7th race. And like I said, this is a $9 ticket. You can play it, Twin Spires. Bet MGM, I don't know if anybody's heard about Bet MGM. It's a new thing that came out. Arizona, we don't have, we're just now getting sports betting in Arizona. We didn't have it. We couldn't bet on sports in Arizona. We would have had to go to California. We couldn't even go on like other than Bovada, we could bet on it, but we couldn't do much sports betting as far as going to a casino or going to an off-track sports betting. They're just now starting to get it. I feel you, Goob. Thanks. You bet on dog races too. Cowboy, I don't bet on dog races that much. Dog races are totally different. You know, what I like about the difference between horse racing and dog racing don't have a jockey or anybody that can control the dog. All they're doing is chasing that rabbit around the track. So a dog can knock another dog strictly right off the track. And there's no compensation. You just lost your money. As far as horses, they're controlled by a jockey. So at the end of the race, if a horse runs into another horse, they blame it on the jockey. So they can get an inquiry or something, and they can bring that horse. Even if that horse won, they can bring that horse down. I don't bet, but yeah, saw the MGM commercial. Yeah, out here, if you do get the Bet MGM app now, they give you a free $200 to bet on, to bet with rather. So I've taken mine. I think I bet $50. I was just going, way out with it, betting 5 and 6 teamers. Wasn't working out. I think last week I used my, because they only gave you the $50. You had to use it by September 19th or something, whatever the last weekend was. You had to use it before then. So I used mine's up. They call it a file. That's interesting. What they do is the jockey can put an inquiry on another jockey, because it's more dangerous if you running your horse into another horse. That's why a lot of jockeys you'll notice that have like vests on, and some of them have the little helmets or whatnot, man, because jockeys do get hurt. They will fall off the horse. The horse will do its own thing. Some horses will just break down. If they break down, that jockey is coming off that horse. And just imagine if a jockey or a horse is in front of 7 or 8 other 1,000-pound animals. If you notice, they'll fall and they'll ball up in a ball. So that if they get ran over, it's not as dramatic as them trying to get up and run away from or get out the way of the other horses. They just lay there, roll, and hope to God they don't get ran over. So if a jockey on another horse bumps into a horse, they can do an inquiry. The trainer can do an objection or inquiry, and then they'll review the film. And if a horse did do something or it came out his lane, what they have on horse racing, they have invisible lanes, lane 1, lane 2, and it's basically where that horse comes out the gate. If you come out in the gate at 1, but you move all the way over to lane 5, they can give you an objection for that. So let's get in this second one real quick before I have a little intermission. I want to bring up my little brother's video for his shoe store. And then I also want to bring up that song I told you my kids did about 5-6 years ago. The 8th race, this is really a maiden. Maiden won 120K. Maidens don't have many races under their belt. That's why they're maidens. A lot of them start at maidens. Maiden claiming and maidens are basically first or second time that a horse will stay. That's how you can tell if a horse is going to be good, because it'll move from a maiden. Either it'll start at maiden, 120K, and if they're not that good, they'll drop down to maiden claiming. Some horses start at maiden claiming or jump up to maidens. A maiden that's good in a maiden race, like 120K, if he wins a lot, he'll move up to either allowance or stakes. And a lot of those horses you can see by the price of what they paid for the horse when it was first born. Now, most of these are 2-year-old horses, and that's basically when you start running a horse is at 2 years old. Some trainers will keep their horses to 3 or 4 years old before they run them. That's an old horse if he's running at 3 or 4. A lot of horses get to their peak at 2 years old. So this 2 right here, Chop and Drive, is a super saver. It costs Keeneland Stakes. It costs $210,000. He's only ran the 7 furlongs and 5.5 furlong. Same jockey, Martin Garcia, but Martin Garcia hasn't been that good at Churchill Downs. But he is coming out of debutante stakes. And as I told you, he was in the maid in his first race. He came in second. What they did is they moved him up. Instead of going to allowance race, they put him in a stakes race. He came in 4th. He came behind one of the horses that I picked. So I did choose him, as well as I did. At Emerald, this 3 horse, I didn't choose him because he's coming off turf running. And this is, if you look here, it's no turf. It's basically mile 16th on dirt. So this horse coming off turf, I didn't really take him because he has never ran. He's trained on dirt, but he's never ran on dirt. Penny Saver, his last race was on turf, but if you look at his Churchill Down race with the same jockey, Brian Hernandez, back in June 18th, that was on dirt. He came in second, so I liked this horse. I put him on a ticket. And number 5, Golden Sights. He also came in the same races with this Chop and Drive that I said, the 2 horse. You can see they both ran in the same races together. Chop and Drive in the first race at Churchill did better. Wait, here we go. He did better than Golden Sights in the first race, and in the second race, Golden Sights did better than him. What I liked about this horse is that he's getting blinkers on. Blinkers on is a good change to a horse that makes him more focused straight ahead. This horse may have been running, looking around. His head may have been shaking because he's looking at everything that's around him. The blinkers, when you put the blinkers on him, it makes him stay focused and look straight ahead. He doesn't worry about the horses around him. And that's what I took for the 8th race. Let's go. I got a couple people in here. So I feel you, Mr. Goob. Thanks. They can call foul. Okay. All right. What I want to do here, man, I want to put all my little brothers, do a little commercial break in between here. This is my little brother's shoe store. It's in Scottsdale. He has one in Scottsdale and he has one in Arrowhead Mall. He does specifically Nikes, but he is online. It's called Soul Play 909. Let's check this out.
Be like 1 to 15 at least. Seen car to the mall is miserable.
Did you know they put the smell of guacamole in these actually? Like what? You got me with the...
Yo, you with Sam Roy here at Scottsdale 909. We got buy, sell, trade. Come get whatever you want. Your gear, your shoes, good vibes. Come check us out. If you need 14s, let me know. I got some shit in 14s. Oh yeah. I mean, it's where you want to be if you're not in LA or Vegas, right? The weather good.
I'm just trying to get this stuff to load before we start doing this, and then we miss the reservations.
About to go cash my man out real quick. Close to 600 pairs.
Yeah, everything from Jordan 1s, Jordan Mid, Jordan Lows, Jordan 6s, bunch of retros, a few dunks, some Griffies, you name it. There you go.
They move like they got one leg or something.
So what we doing right now is we're just going through all the inventory that we have from the big cash out. Like I said, over 600 pairs. I did see a couple of my local resellers out there seeing us cash out. Actually got this message right here. I'm not sure if you can zoom in on that. They suggesting that we start a YouTube channel. Hey, bro, you already know slow feet don't eat, one step ahead of you. So we'll see you tomorrow, first Saturday of the month, and we will have a DJ.
Test. Can you hear me? Good? For sure. You don't want to get mic'd up? I'm good. Are you scared of wires? What up, bro? That's the wrong shirt to wear today. It's game 2, bro. He's not even a Lakers fan. I don't want to do this on camera, bro, but you gotta go home. Just kidding. Little inventory list.
When he plays like shit, he usually comes out.
No, bro, Giannis is literally just like, he just drops his shoulder and tries to move people and he's long. He's got 0 bag.
It's the lost pack.
Dope gear, man. I think it's gonna go. Good quality. Different designs, different colors for all the kicks. They gonna let us know if it's gonna go. We'll see this weekend. You got to give back like that because, I mean, I started somewhere. Everybody got to start somewhere, and you can't go into your local shops or your Foot Lockers, Champs, and say, "Hey, I want to put my stuff in there." But I mean, I'll put anybody's stuff in, and if it's good, then people are gonna buy it, and then we're gonna keep getting it. If it's not, then maybe they need to just revamp their brand and do something different. But I'm gonna give everybody a shot no matter what. All the local stuff is in here. This kid's stuff was hot when it first came in. Just a basic, immature, just hoodie. It was hot. It sold out like 2 or 3 times. This is like the 4th time we got it. Gotta rep my boy. You know, shoes got my heart. It's hot. His hats are hard. Check his IG. He from Detroit. He's dope as hell. Man, the 2 stores are going well. I think the most important part of it is just having a good team. Arrowhead store is cool. We're low key. We see a lot of the same people coming through. A lot of the locals come back. With Scottsdale, we see a lot of different transients, people coming in from out of state every day, whether it be a Monday, Tuesday. It's just as good as a Saturday and Sunday in Scottsdale because of traffic. And traffic is crazy there. So we are planning on expanding, get good contacts with people, do good business with people, and just keep moving forward. You know, we gotta represent for Goob. Keep it a little old school with the cards. Oh yeah, always NBA Jam growing up. We want to keep it an old school vibe in here.
Team on stick.
Man, you know, gotta go with my home team, the Lakers, always. Ride or die. When you're in AZ, just come out and check us out. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're on the west side, you come to Glendale, or whether you're in Scottsdale, partying it up, come get some shoes, come get some clothes, good chill vibes, and just come check us out.
Oh yeah, so that's my little brother's store. Y'all can check him out online, or if you're in the Arizona area, man, check him out at Scottsdale Mall, at Arrowhead Mall. Yeah, we are 15-year difference. So I call him Fat Boy. That's the big boy there. That's my little nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing good things, and that's what I like. I like promoting the youngsters doing good things. As far as me being on here talking about I'm for the kids now, I'm for my kids, for my family, people around in my circle. And that's about it. I want to promote a lot of, I have a nephew that that they have a phone business where they repair phones called Cell Phone 911. I'm waiting for him to get his videos up, and I'll promote them on here. I do want to shout out my homie that whose track that was on the beginning of this live, Trapaholic Third, featuring Baby Stone and Nuxzilla. A couple of the homies that's in the rap game, man. I'm gonna be putting out a lot of their videos. If you can look on some of my other lives, I posted some of their music. I'll continue to post their music. Don't have very few people in here. It's fine and dandy. I'm still get with my business. This horse racing, get the last 2 races in before these races go off. If you want to put your money down, $9, feel free. But you'll probably see this later, so it's gonna be over. Whether I win or lose, I'll come back on later tonight and dictate if I won or not, or you can look it up on Twin Spires. I give you the numbers, like I said, 258 in first leg, 456 in the second leg. In this third leg, let's bring it up. I have this 9th race, which is an optional Cayman 62.5. I have only 2 horses here. I didn't take the 3, which is at the top of this prime power. We'll look at a few horses. This long-term thinking. He's pretty good on the allowance, 36,000, came in 6th. But they're changing jockeys on this horse. I didn't like him. Second race, Dean Martini, Tyler Gaffleon is on this horse. Tyler Gaffleon is basically, he's a speed jockey. So anytime you get a horse that has speed on him, I like him on him. On this horse, this is a closing horse. You can look at his running lines. He usually comes from behind. In. What I did is I'm just going to scroll down and keep this real short. I've been on here 4 hours, so I don't want to go. I took this Sir Alfred James. This is a speed horse with a speed jockey, Kobe Hernandez. He's only had 2 races on this track, but his jockey with the trainer, they're in the money 75% of the time. They win at 25% clip. This jockey has been, if you look at the last 2, 4, 5 races, he's been on this horse. And in those 5 races, he's came in 8th, 2nd, 1st, 3rd, and 2nd. So I liked him. I took him, and I took the 10 horse, Shoplifted, Brian Hernandez, and Steve Asmussen. They're running at a 13% clip, but it's also that this horse is dropping. He has the highest speed rating from the last, and he ran 2nd in his last race. If you look all the way to the right, it says he dueled 2 to 3 wide and ran on. So hopefully he gets out front, and it's going to be hard for them to catch him. If you look down at his workout, Saratoga at 5 furlongs, he ran in a minute, which is the average speed for a horse. He was the best out of 11 other horses that raced that day. So I do enjoy that horse. So I did take the 9 and the 10 in this 9th race. In the last race, we'll scroll down. The 10th race was a 6.5 furlongs. It's a maiden 92K. So it's going to be a lot of first time horses running. I took the horse that has ran before. This horse side bet with Julien LaPeroux on him. There was a maiden 30, and you can see he's going up. This is a maiden 92K, so he's basically going up. If we scroll down here to the 12 horse, Buckingham Prince with Tyler Gaffleon, as I told you, it's a speed horse. As you can see in his running line, he gets out fast. And Tyler Gaffleon can outrun the rest of these horses. His last race was a maiden 80K, so he's not really going up that high. He hasn't ran in a while, but he has a lot of good workouts. This last workout was 4 furlongs, 49, but the workout before that he ran at a 47. Then he ran in Saratoga 5 furlongs, 1 minute, and then he ran another one, worked out at 47, best out of 51 horses. So I took him. His odds is 7-5. If he wins in the last race when I get everybody else, then that ticket is good. So that's just my ticket for the day. We're gonna see what happens. I think they're in maybe the fifth or sixth race there at Churchill. So this pick 4 may be coming up in a minute. I did, before I go, I did have a couple, I like UFOs. I like to talk about extraterrestrials. I have a video of a couple things that was going around, a couple orbs that's been around in the United States this year. I'm not sure if people are noticing it because they don't talk about it as much, about different sightings that we're seeing around the United States. The government is not going to say it. A lot of it's on YouTube, or people are videotaping them, putting them on YouTube, but they're not getting a lot of exposure. We're never going to get a lot of exposure because, of course, they're going to deny that they're even sightings around or sightings in the United States, which we know there are. If you, like I say, most people don't look up. If you did look up more, you'd probably see more things. But because we're a society that either looks straight ahead or we look down, we don't see as much in the sky. Another thing, I'm not sure what they're doing with this, the vaccine, and then throwing us off with the Haitian migration that's in Texas. There's a lot of confusion with that. How did so many of them get across? If it's 15,000 Haitians, how long did it take from them to get from Haiti through Texas, and at the border of Mexico and Texas? I'm not sure why. I thought Haiti is closer to Florida. Why wouldn't they be at Florida and try their way in there? I guess they took another route to come through Mexico to get to Texas. I'm not sure their route, but I'm not sure again if they're throwing us off because they're doing a lot to get a lot of us vaccinated. Me myself, I think I'm waiting for the herd immunity of what they call it. If we get 50% people getting their shots, maybe the other 40%, because they're going to blame it on us that don't get vaccinated. What's up with you, Jeffrey Bodine? Sorry if I messed your name up. Appreciate you coming in here. I see a lot of people have exited out. They probably went over to another live or something like that. Not sure. I'm fine with that. I know my numbers is not going to be very high at what I'm doing because I probably don't have negativity or anything to talk about that people are going to be enthused about. That's fine and dandy with me. I'm basically cool with that. I'm gonna still get mine off. People can see it later. Hopefully whoever comes in just hits the like button for me, and keep it going. I'm just fresh starting. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I'm trying to get there, but I can only do what I can do. I don't come on very much. Not that I don't want to. It's just the times. I like to do other things. I'm trying to get this garden in my backyard, trying to hook up our backyard. We also get my hustle on during the day. But I do want to make a garden in our backyard because I know eventually down the line, I believe that we're going to have a drought on vegetables and fruit and things of that nature. So I want to make sure that my family has vegetables that we don't have to pay $5 for, tomatoes, lettuce, greens, black folks food or whatever. We can do our own. But I do have a couple video. I'm gonna go and put this video up. A couple orbs that's been around the United States in the last few months. Let's see if we can get this up, and y'all can just check it out. This one here is somebody took. I should have wrote down the cities and states where they were at. But this one, as you can see, it's a little dot. The camera really is kind of going in and out on it. As you can see by that light pole, it's a little light. There it is. And then it's moving. Slowly, stars don't move. A satellite would be higher than this. So it's not a satellite. Mostly planes and helicopters, they have a blinking light that goes along with them. And as you can see, most orbs are just a solid oval spectrum of light. I'm not sure, I can't remember what they say about it, but I think they give off a certain type of energy that makes them glow in the night sky. Much different than what a star might do. And a lot of times they're orange, as you can see with this one. Now there is an orange star that is in the sky. They call it Betelgeuse. And Betelgeuse, I believe, is a burnt out star. That burnt out, they say, about 100, because it's like 100 to 200,000 years, light years away from us, meaning that star has burnt out 100,000 years ago. And we're still seeing the light, but 100,000 years from whenever it burnt out, that light will disappear. So when they say light years, that's meaning that's how long it takes light to get to us from in space. It's just like when you flash on a light, when you turn on your light.
Are you
that light
serious?
takes a few seconds.
Okay, now it's broad daylight. Well, not broad daylight, but
Light enough to see
light enough.
But they're talking about
And
the
there
lights
go
that
another
they're sending
airplane
to Detroit.
flying over top.
But I'm gonna let them speak about these.
I wasn't expecting to see anything this soon.
Over Michigan, Lake Michigan.
Wow. This
And
is
these people are actually
crazy. What is
videotaping
that?
it out of their apartment building.
wow. Too bad your camera not picking it up clear. I mean, it's picking
This
it up
is
clear.
10
Let
times.
them
This is
speak on
definitely
it. Shout
what
out
we
to
saw
you for
yesterday,
Science
right?
Daily.
The little dot next
Is
to
where I
it.
get a lot of my videos
That
from.
one. Not an
That show it.
airplane
Like I
at
said, I'm
all.
real fascinated
Like-
with this, and I always tell people that I fuck with. You don't have to believe me, but if you ever do see it, just say, "Hey, that nigga Goob did tell us that they
It's
were
moving.
I don't have to. There's many videos of
Could it be helicopters, military helicopters?
things like this happening in our skies. And this is a pretty long video. These things stay in the sky for a minute.
Yeah, this might be military helicopters or something.
Behind the building.
We don't know.
Another one behind the building.
See another one?
But they are like in a line.
Yeah, that's not typical of,
I see another one moving. I see another one.
flying over top is an actual airplane. You see that? Flickering lights. Typically airplanes have flickering lights so that air traffic controllers don't flash. This one is just kind of just floating out there. You see how they're not moving?
They're moving.
The one to the left is moving slightly. Right now past this building.
But it's not a flare. I can say that for sure. It's not a flare.
Yeah, it's not a flare.
It's not an airplane.
Definitely not an airplane. It's some type of.
Does not appear to be a helicopter.
It could be.
I wish this phone would be able to pick it up better.
Let's try to focus it.
I'll order some binoculars. So if these things pop up again, I'll be able to know for sure what they might be.
Yeah, they're just kind of like standing in place. Here's another plane flying over top. And yeah, this is real time, guys. But we're gonna back up.
No, you're making it dark.
Let's see. You see, this is our apartment, and we are looking right outside our apartment. This is my hand. There's nothing fake going on. This is us just trying to film these mysterious lights that have
Keep
appeared the second
popping
night.
up, yeah.
Then we see a big light.
I know people thinking we looking in their house.
But we are not. We are looking at something they should be trying to take notice of. We don't know what these flying devices are. They're unidentified objects.
They just right there out in the open too.
And yeah, they're in plain sight for everyone to see if they're looking at Michigan. Look at that one's getting really bright. Wow.
Yeah, that got bright.
Wow. So it's
That's what it did. That's what it did last night.
Look how bright it's getting. It's just shining like a star.
That's what it did last night. Remember I told you it looked like a star?
Wow. I can only imagine when the three wise men were following the star that was illuminated in the air, what it looked like.
And this is definitely what we saw last night, because you see the small little orbs next to the bigger one.
Yeah.
But you cannot make out any type of shape.
Or structure. We don't
structure.
know if these are oval, round, but you see they have little orbits, sort of dots next to them. To the left, you'll see little dots. Sometimes that are beside them. So yeah, they're starting to float this way. I pray that we
I mean,
get a
it's
closer view.
super bright.
Yeah, I pray that these things come closer. We can get a view of it.
They're moving. We just don't know what it is.
As you guys see, we have been filming for 5 minutes, and these lights have not come closer or further at a rate an airplane travels.
There's another airplane right there.
We're over Lake Michigan, and you can see another plane flying over top.
Yeah.
An actual airplane. These things are just floating doing their own thing. They're not flares. They're not lights from below shining up. They are individual. Wow, look at that one. It's getting
Right,
brighter.
yeah.
As it gets bright, it kind of moves to the left, like the other one. I wish it would change format and come this way.
Look like stars are so bright.
Yeah. I don't know if this is some type of...
I don't think I've ever seen a helicopter with a light that bright.
It's not a helicopter. Helicopters are not moving like that. It's some type of ET technology, some type of classified technology, because obviously...
For the second night in a row?
Yeah, we don't know what it is, and government needs to reveal to us what it is. And that will be classified as unidentified. What do you call it, UFO? We can't identify it. But this is really cool to look at, nonetheless. Very entertaining. And here's another little plane flying over top of these two mysterious star-like objects in the sky.
Running out of memory, so I'm going to cut the video off. I ordered some binoculars, so if it comes back when I get my binoculars, I'll be able to, put this thing to rest, what it is.
That movie we was watching, freaking Aliens.
Yeah, see, I like how they spoke about it.
What
That
the
seems real
heck
strange.
is that? Like a sci-fi movie. These things been floating in the air for 5 minutes. Ain't came closer or further away. They just levitating lights over Lake Michigan.
Yeah. Kinda.
Look like
Kinda
flying
dumb.
saucers.
It's kinda
I don't know what that is.
It's kinda dumb.
Okay, it's starting to finally move physically. You see that?
See, as much as the news
What
talk
is
about
that
so
though?
many different other things,
It's not.
yes,
How do they just levitate like that for 5,
to me,
10
I don't
minutes?
see why it's not
It's not.
newsworthy. That people should speak about what's going on in our
Man,
skies.
oh man, oh man.
It's been going on for
Ain't a
years and years.
helicopter.
It's starting to get more prevalent now.
They don't do tours where they just levitate for 5 minutes.
Sometimes I put
Okay, so
that
now
to
we got what's that? Two lights left.
why are we having so much
And it was
strange
getting
stuff
brighter,
going
and then
so
they
many-
got, now it's a helicopter looking at it.
Yeah, hope they bring
They
it
call say
down.
climate change. We're having a lot of strange weather, a lot of hurricanes.
What the heck is that bright thing? It's
Oh, that's
not
an airplane. That wasn't a helicopter. That was an airplane that just went over top of it.
Okay, so maybe that
So it's not an
airplane
airplane.
is not
And
looking
then we're
at that
having all
bright
these
light.
different
Maybe he's just going
video of
past
people
over
catching
here or
things in
something.
the sky.
Nobody cares about
It
what
should
that
be
thing is in the air.
newsworthy,
That
but
is
it's
really
not.
weird.
And I like how they
It's starting to
take
kind of
all
move in a
time
direction.
videotaping this.
Yeah.
Wow,
A
is the
lot of people will
government
be out there. Oh, that's
doing
just a
some type of
plane.
flotation?
It's another light
That's just a
behind.
star.
The other one, that was 3 of them again.
They're showing on the video that these things are moving.
Babe, this is crazy.
And
Now the
what's
other
gonna
one just came back.
They're gonna say, look at the light on the
Other light came
on
back.
Lake
Where?
Michigan.
No, that's the same one.
The third one, it had went out of the picture.
And
Now
not
it
right,
came
it
back.
came back in a
They
different
zoom
area
back
though. Look
in
at that.
and
If
look
that's
at
the same
that's
light,
emitting from
Yeah, it's the same
it's
light.
why would it
emitting
just appear?
directly on
Ain't nobody
Lake
else
Michigan.
seeing this?
See right up underneath
I
it, the
guess
blue light
not.
to the left,
Nobody
and
else
the
looking
other
out
light
the window.
in the middle. Those are coming off those orbs onto the
Honey,
Lake
this is
Michigan.
weird. Look at that. You can see a light on the water. You see the reflection on the water? It's shining down.
Right.
This is
Planes
crazy.
don't do that.
Man.
I don't think those are boats.
It's not, we can't identify the object, but it is
I don't think
definitely
they
very
boats.
bright.
Could they be boats? Not the way they move.
You said could it be a boat up in the air?
That's an airplane.
That's an airplane flying by. So that's nice to have a comparison of an airplane compared to what those things are. Make it big.
Now it's getting brighter again.
Yeah.
Look how it's reflecting.
It look like
on
a ball of fire.
Lake Michigan.
It ain't no meteorite, is it?
Nah.
No, that guy just said a meteorite.
Should we call somebody?
Call who?
I mean, somebody should know that that's in the sky. I mean, we downtown. There's got to be other people that ain't, you know, drunk or high that's looking out the window and see something in the air that's just staying there.
Somebody else see it, I'm sure.
Floating around in the air. Wow. Okay, guys, this is real time. You can show my face. And those lights at the same time that's up there.
So yeah, that video is real strange. I liked it because it's long. The camera isn't moving all around.
Look different in real life than on the video.
You can see that they're
Yeah.
Now they just kind of
It's one left.
disappearing.
Yeah, it's one there. It's one there. I mean, I'm just gonna go outside and go by the water and kind of get a closer look. It's one left. Aren't you glad I
There go
pointed that
another.
out?
That look like a helicopter right
Yeah, that looked like a helicopter or a plane. Cause he's moving kind of fast.
But what if you see a shark?
there. Look at that. Okay, now it's another little dot in the background.
Say no.
Oh, below it, you mean?
always
That's
say
an
a lot of
airplane.
orbs
See the
come
way
in
it's
threes.
traveling, yeah.
As you notice,
where it's traveling in is like a little light going
Flashing,
off.
yeah.
These things look like stars.
Stars on the ground. Stars up there just kind of hanging out. Really low.
We can see them, they can see us.
That is beautiful. If that has anything to do with God, I know I don't believe in aliens.
Morning, everyone. This is part
So
2
this is
to
what in the
the
morning. I'm gonna go on and pass
video
this
that I
up.
posted
That was
last
just them in the morning, looking at it. This is another one that I think was in Europe or something.
Oh my god, I have no clue what that is.
Told you I saw something weird.
We gotta get out from under this light into the dark. Jeez. Look, there's another one.
Speak of
There's another one coming up over there, behind that tree.
UFOs, or orbs, being in threes. You'll notice a lot of times.
Oh, this is so going on YouTube today. Look at this. There's 4 of them.
But now it's 4.
Let me try to zoom in. Are you taping this?
Yeah, I am.
There's no lights flashing. It's a solid light.
Oh, one of them's starting to dim out.
That's strange.
Oh.
But as I said, my platform is not for everybody. Everybody won't be interested
No, that one's
in
gone.
this type of phenomenons, but I am.
You know, I'm wondering, are
This
they
is my
solar
platform, so I do what
lanterns?
I do. And I'm gonna post a lot of this, man, just so y'all
I'm gonna
can
zoom-
see.
Oh wait, there's more. There's another one coming up.
One day,
There's 4 on the screen I see.
when you're looking at this video,
I
and
see
go back,
4.
you can say, yeah, Goob did talk about those. There's a lot of people that talk about them. Like I say, I get these videos from UFO sightings daily. Named Scott Warren. He has a lot of videos.
They're definitely not dry.
What I did is I forgot to put up the names.
come out the way so I can get in there.
Down to what country.
They're like got a hole in the middle of them.
Definitely got me a drone.
There's loads of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that is weird. I'm serious. That is. Look,
There's 5 up there.
there's 4.
There's 5.
Oh yeah, there is 5. Yeah. Can you see the hole in them? There's like a hole in the middle of them. I need to film them properly. Actually, look. What's going on here?
Do you remember that one that we saw?
I can't even see them on here no more. Why can't I see them on here no more? There they are. Look, they're like flipping round. Oh my god.
What the hell is that?
So I can't blame her.
See, most people would say that's a bird.
I see it out of the garage before Morgan takes the sledding.
Oh, it's so annoying. I can't get. I want to try and zoom in even more.
I have no idea. But we saw one the other day. I went to about there, and it was one on its own. But the
I thought it was a seagull, didn't I?
yeah, and I said,
See it? Did you see the middle of it? It's like they've got a hole in the middle of it.
I just like hover.
That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, believe me.
Yeah, but can you see they've got a hole in the middle of them? Like when they flip round, they've got a hollow hole.
Quite close one. They're not those lanterns, are
So, yeah, and this I believe is the last one. This was in Florida in March of this year. And as you notice, this is a big oval black thing just sitting in the sky. And there's two perceptions of it. Was the dude that was standing and then somebody driving at the same exact object in the sky. So I think that's how strange. I don't think we have anything in our technology that just sits in the sky like that. Now this is from another angle, from another person shooting the video. Of course, like I say, if you're not looking up, you'll never notice something like this. And so, once again, I appreciate UFO Sightings Daily, where I get a lot of my videos from. And I'll have, from time to time, I have more. There's a lot of videos that's on there. I do have one of my homeboys, mom, who's seen a lot of videos in Arizona, a lot of orbs. He has the videos. He told me he would send me over the videos that she recorded out here in Mesa, and I'll put them on the site one day once I get the videos and find out what they look like and how they're moving, or if I have to do any editing to them to post them on my site. But I've been on here for an hour and a half. I want to put this one on for my girls. And I hope y'all like it, man. They were young when they first did it. They were gonna probably say, "Dad, why did you put that on your live?" But I definitely had to put this on. Let's see if y'all can hear this. Where we at?
It's spelled S-W-A-E, but it's my name, it's R-M-O-N-E. I got swag, and yes, I am the best. I got my cute little sisters that know how to get in. They
my girls, man. They did that about 5 years ago. My second oldest, one that wrote all the lyrics and all that. I had a buddy when I worked for Coca-Cola. We went in his little studio. He came up with the beat. My girls made that, so they're gonna probably clown me like, Dad, why did you put that on there? But it's all good. I just want to put that out, man. I appreciate people that did come in here. And I get back on here probably tonight, see if I won or lost at Churchill. I would have did Belmont, but I think that race already went off. I may do some football picks for college for Saturday and Sunday. I may do them. Like I say, I don't do very many, but I love to do the horse racing. So I may come back on and do the horse racing. This kind of went out when I first did it. So I'm gonna do this intro again. Shout out to my man Trapaholic the Third with Nuxzilla. What's up with your maniac? Appreciate you coming in. I'm almost on my way out, so you know, I can imagine you was over somewhere else. But it's all good. I appreciate you coming in, man, and checking me out, man. Everybody, I appreciate y'all giving me a little of your time. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Share it. Do what it does. Like I say, I always have something on extraterrestrial UFOs. My horse racing. I'm gonna support youngsters that's doing some business, man. Check out my little brother in his shoe store if you like Nikes or anything like that. His store is basically exclusively Nikes. He has a lot of Jordans. He has a lot of Kobe gear. He does shirts, hats, everything. Nice store. His first store was in Arrowhead Mall. His second store was in Scottsdale that he has. Really, Soul Play 909 is representing Pomona, the 909 area code. That's where my brother is from. That's where we're from. So I'm pretty sure he's going to expand his stores to get to Pomona or to California. I think he said something about he was opening up. They were trying to get extension of a store, I think in Santa Ana or something like that, within the next year or two. Hopefully he gets something up in Indian Hill Mall up in Pomona. I'm pretty sure he'll do good business there. Before I go, man, free my homie Yahui. Free my homie Big D Capone. What's happening with your Huff? Hope they you checking me out, man. Free my nigga Huff. My homie Dead ITM. What's happening with you, man? You know what I'm saying? Free my niggas. Hopefully see y'all out, man, in a few years, man. We can chop it up. Homie Lil Dre. Shout out to you, homie. Free my homie Lil Dre. Salute to everybody from Pomona, man. Trying to represent that to the fullest. I'm gonna represent it till I die. Always. And I'm gonna play this one more time. On my way out, salute to everybody that came in, man. I appreciate your care, Mac, for coming in, supporting. Crystal Brim, Cowboy, Jeffro Bardine, El Cinco, Henny God, Vibin. I appreciate all of y'all, man. I didn't get this. I ain't blocked for Dundada. Way up here. I'll let you just stay up in here. Magnus, Simon. Who else up in here? Let's see who else. Big Devil. I didn't see you when you came in, man. Appreciate you coming in. Miss Reed, Cass Brown. Let's see, Evans, I had to delete you. Looks like I still got a few people in here that I didn't delete or block. That's all right. I'll go back over this. When I edit it, I'm gonna block all y'all asses. I don't care. But I'm gonna shoot this out, man. I appreciate y'all coming in. Until the next time, let's do this here.
Pomona city's on the map, but we call that shit the land, but we all strapped up when that shit hit the fan.
Niggas on the corner going hand to hand.
Pomona, where we from, bitch. Pomona city's on the map, but we call that shit the land, but we all strapped up when that shit hit the fan.
Niggas on the corner going hand to hand.
Pomona, where we from, bitch. Young Nook, I'm in the south side every day. $double signs, I mean I get the money every way. So fly, I don't even get no airplay. I pull it out, Nook, aim for your head like it's hairspray. Yeah, I'm off my clock, can't get me off my block. Get paid to knock your head off, it's getting money off the top. Yeah, I'm often hot, I only cool down when I put my tool down. In Pomona, pistols all we got. I forgot to mention, we run everything below mission. My niggas pimpin', find your whole missing. We bangin' no different. I'm from the land where niggas raise the bang and hoes pop the stroller, go stripping. So don't worry about me. Even in the winter, niggas have to worry about heat. Yeah, I was raised off the sugar-free or butter law. Pomona City on the map, and I think we above them all. Pomona City's on the map, but we call that shit the land, but we all strapped up when that shit hit the fan.
Niggas on the corner going hand to hand.
Pomona, where we from, bitch. Pomona City's on the map, but we call this shit the land, but we all strapped up when that shit hit the fan.
Niggas on the corner going hand to hand.
Pomona, where we from, bitch.
I ride around Pomona with a fat heat. This track like dope on the corner, and it's thanks to fat beats. I fuck with real niggas, really about that street. Bring that toast I gotta eat, so nigga break bread with me. Sin Town is my city and Pomona is the state. Sin Town is my city and Pomona is the state. 2300 Belinda, don't enter if you're fake. Snitching ain't in my bloodline, I can't relate. Spin stones out on Kingsley, I'll be right back if they send to me. Heard a nigga got cracked and he mentioned me. Damn. Posted with big artillery, got that white girl call her Hillary. Presidential like Clinton, bitch, I just do me. Money on my mind, that's just fundamentals. Fuck with what's mine, I come for something sentimental. Trey 5-7 to your motherfucking temple. Pomona's where I'm from, just to keep that shit simple.
Pomona City's on the map, but we call this shit the land, but we all strapped up when that shit hit the fan.
Niggas on the corner going hand to hand. Pomona,
where we from, bitch. Pomona City's on the map, but we call this shit the land, but we all strapped up when that shit hit the fan.
Niggas on the corner going hand to hand.
Pomona, where we from, bitch. When I roll around the south, the SKS to shark bait. Pomona town banging, next move is checkmate. Kingport and Lexus 10778. Joined the turf when I was 15, still banging to this day. Got niggas banging the town and Bay out of state. Big Strange taught me how to clip, I took it as a trade. Now I'm a poacher that only eats shark on the plate. Super scammers, trade times from the gang you love to hate. Shouts out to Young Third, my young homie upstate. More money, more ganja, big bro hold his weight. Got the town on rock, Freeland still hot. And my young TGS is still out there on the block. And then hill to the south, we still got crack spots. With soldiers on front line with nothing less than 40 Glocks. Dickie shorts, tank top, Chuck T's and white socks. Still gunning for the set, so this is where I'm hot.
Pomona's where we from, bitch.